Initiating match.
Good evening and welcome to WCU Esports. Today we have WCU Black taking on George Fox University GFU Academy. I am Mountain Man, joined here by Disagree.
And we'll be on map 1 for Oasis. Map 1 tonight will be Oasis. We'll be on, I think this map is called City Center for Oasis. It's a very nice map. Mountain Man here is trying to dodge some cars while we wait for both teams to get set up. Looking on the side of WCU slate here, we will see Gummy Bear coming out with the Diva, Majarshin and Boo on DPS with a Reaper Sojourn. Boo's Sojourn this season has been very, very helpful with cleaning up these kills. Same with Mango on that Kiriko. Toasted Tofu will be on the Lucio with those very good speed boost. On the side of George Fox, we see Hookbait on the Zarya, Green Teen on their Genji, Slimy on the Lucio, and Sea Warrior and Snorlax on their classic Sojourn BAP duo.
Looks like GFU is taking the high ground here in the early stages of Oasis. WCU first on point, and they take it. Really no contest there from GFU.
There are no picks from either side yet as well. We do see GFU finally diving in. And Slimy Waffle almost goes down there. Snorlax does find Majarshin with that railgun. And Gummy Bear is getting behind their team, just trying to get a pick here. And this might be just a D-Max. Nope, he gets out because Toasted Tofu is there to support. We do get the D-Max though off of Gummy Bear. We do see Hookbait taking down Boo and Mango here with C-Dub taking out Gummy Bear.
Yeah, we still have yet to see WCU get a pick here from GFU, although they are up 38-6 currently.
Ults in this fight are very interesting, as even though WCU is statistically ahead in this match in terms of progress, elimination-wise they are behind, so GFU does have the upper hand when it comes to ultimates. Boo almost gets picked there from the Zarya, but does get out thanks to the help of Gummy Bear coming in and peeling. They're hopping back on point. We'll see. There is a contest here from Lucio, and Zarya does hit the grab, finding both heals, the tank and Majarshin, so Boo is just on his own here, and he is just going to get picked by Lucio rather than jumping off.
GFU gets a team kill there. WCU is going to have to reset. Current score, 52% in favor of GFU.
Looking at the standings currently on the leaderboard as we see this fight begin to take way again, WCU Black is currently 4-2 in this season. They are currently in 5th, while GFU has had to have some reschedules, so they are currently 1-1 as they still have to play a couple more games to get up with the rest of their teams, and that places them currently in 7th overall.
WCU takes a point there, getting quite a few kills against GFU.
We do see 2 ults get popped there from the side of WCU slate. They're holding on to Beat. We do see a Beat, Overclock, as well as Blade, and possibly Grab coming out for George Fox's next fight. Boo does find BAP there, and it's going to be a fight for high ground here. We do see Zarya pop an early bubble, and we see Beat come out here, and we see Overclock come out for the side of GFU, just trying to find those quick picks. We do see some drops on point to counter the Sojourn, and Sojourn will probably get out here without any detriment as the Zarya bubbles her.
And WCU just takes the lead there after they hold off GFU. We're getting into last fight territory for GFU to come and claim this point.
That's good. Boo does pop overclock here from the high ground. He needs to find a couple picks here, or this honestly may just be point for GFU as well, as they are still holding results. Boo is going to get staggered here as he misses his leap over the thing. We do have Visor on the side of WCU though, which should help with a re-contest here. We will probably see Tofu having to touch here, or we might see Gummy try and push it. Tofu is going for the touch, and they get booped, leading GFU to take .1 on map 1.
Score 0-1.
That was a pretty even round overall from what I saw.
Ready for
Yeah, I'm
battle.
curious to see how round 2 goes. It kind of seemed as
The
if
best laid plans have backup
GFU
plans.
just kind of gave WCU the point early, and then it kind of went just back and forth there, and GFU was just able to hold it off there at the end.
Something that might be useful here for WCU is a lot of these team fights that did prove very scrappy for WCU. Boo was usually found the last one there. He honestly might just want to jump off the map or let the team just kill him rather than trying to retreat, because he just gets picked and gives the team free charge there. Boo does go top, starts to go top, but GFU does come out.
Yeah, they take the high ground again, same strategy as last round. I think they're just looking
They
for
are
early
pushing here.
kills.
Lucio is watching for this. He does find the boop on Boo, and that is a pick for Slimy Waffle here. They just need to back up here. They are down 2 and the mech.
Here goes GFU going to take that point.
Mej was trying to cap point there. It would have helped a little bit, but Mej also probably should have just backed up there like Boo. Should have died in map 1 a couple times.
Yeah, GFU goes back to that high ground, so we'll see what WCU does to counter this.
They do find Bap and the ammo field there. We do see a swap to Winston as well that happened a couple seconds ago. Zarya is the only one on point with no heals and no bubbles. We'll see if WCU clap. They do find it, but Snorlax does find Mango. And this is just a scrappy on point, but WCU does have point. So they are just feeding ult here rather than trying to save people. This is proving detrimental at this point for GFU, I should say. Bap will probably die here as well, as he is just trapped himself. Yep. We do see a dive in here. We see Overclock come out, not finding anyone, but Tofu does find Zarya. And Sojourn goes down as Boo finds her with his own Sojourn Orb.
Yeah, so both teams have 3 ults going into this next fight. GFU though is about to have all 5 ults online. Curious to see how many they pop to try and win this fight.
Let's see, we see Beat come out and Baptiste does not get found there. Snorlax does find Boo. Mango does find the Baptiste. Finally, we see Primal, Austin Pop Primal finding the Lucio. And Gummy also finds the Genji. And they will force Sojourn off of point here.
Yeah, I definitely think GFU is just saving their 4 ults for the final fight here.
Yep.
WCU.
We'll have Beat and Visor for the next fight. There's the grab, back goes down. Boo does find the Zarya here, and Genji is by himself. Majarshan does pop his ult, so it is all ults have been popped for this fight, and that's going to be point 2 of map 1 in favor of WCU.
That's definitely a good job on WCU there, having to go up against 4 ults in last fight territory and being able to hold them out. So, well done. And we go to round 3.
Ready for battle.
I think GFU is going to take high ground again. Seems to be their MO.
Yep.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round.
And some comment I've made about our Crimson team sometimes here is we see GFU coming out with essentially no changes in their comp, which the age-old saying, if it works, don't change it. But this comp didn't work last time into this, and that played a huge factor into just getting picks here. Majarsha does find the BAP early. They're down at heals as we see Gummy also pushing up here, and Boo is also on that high ground trying to find people. They find the Lucio and the Genji as well here.
Yeah, definitely getting both healers early gives WCU the advantage and lets them take point there.
Zarya just jumps out by herself. Snorlax is found by Majarshan, and they're just going to regroup here. Green Tea has switched to Reaper, and Hook is switching to Orisa. This might be beneficial as it's more of a poke comp now versus a brawl.
GFU is really committed to trying to take that high ground.
Yep. Boo is trying to get out. We do see Tofu. Does look like Tofu is lagging out there for a short second. But Hook does find Tofu. Mango finds Hook though. And it's just a fight on point here as we do pop Rush. And that's gonna be a fight in favor of WCU again.
Yeah. A lot of picks coming out there. As far as alts going into this next fight, looks like WCU is going to have 2, close to 3 coming online. GFU is still a little ways, but they're getting close to having 3 online.
Looked like there was a slight technical difficulty there with a pause, but it does look like we're just going to run it as normal. Reaper does get on point to contest. Lucio is on the tower in the middle of point, also contesting. But Lucio will go down here, and it's now OT. So that will be that. And that's point 2 or point 3 of map 1 in favor of WCU. So WC takes map 1 Ilios 2-1.
Play of the game. Огонь по готовности.
Okay, welcome back from map 2. We're on Hollywood. GFU has chosen to defend first, so we will see WCU Black attacking.
Yeah, WCU took the first map, so now leads 1-0 in this best of 5 series.
Ready for battle.
So we do see WCU Black going with more of a dive comp, while we see GFU pulling the Zarya back out. Green Tea's on the Reaper, Slimy's on the Lucio, and Sea Warrior and Snorlax are both on the BAP and Sojourn again.
Good to see you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So we do see Gummy immediately run back to spawn and switch immediately to Winston. Good into the Zarya comp. They were struggling with the Zarya comp earlier. We do see a TP come out. It does look like everyone gets through the TP before it is destroyed. Sojourn is found and is killed. Bap is by himself. Bap does go, Immo goes down. And this is just a slaughter fest coming out for WCU on GFU.
Yep, slowly picking them off one by one. Already starting to capture the point. Yeah, looks like they're going to take an early capture of this point and have plenty of time to push that card. That was a great start by WCU there.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Payload is moving right along.
Let's say Boo is by himself and TP to Mango.
Thanks for the help.
We do see Boo going in by himself. He does hit the orb. We see Overclock in the hands of Boo at the moment. The next closest ult for WCU being both support ults, and BAP is about to have his ult for GFU.
Yeah, GFU looks like they're just holding this high ground, but not really doing anything to slow down card. WCU is just moving along quickly. And Boo gets a pick there on their Lucio.
Yeah, this is heavily hindering GFU here. As you said, they're not slowing down at all, and WCU is just having 3 on that cart for the entire push, and they're about to get point 2, almost uncontested.
Yeah, we're still just over 4 minutes.
So they'll have 5.5 minutes here to just push it all the way to the end.
GFU looks like they're grouping up again, still not fully together as a team.
They find BAP, Snorlax did find Boo, and Hookbait does find Tofu though. So we are going to see a scrappy brawl here. Gummy is trying to get some picks here. Not finding a lot, but is also not dying. He's going to back up and regroup with his team. This third point of Hollywood is a very choky one, as there are so many points where you funnel the entire attacking team into a spot. We do see Kitsune come out for WCU, and we did see Blossom get popped by Reaper, not finding anyone because Mango did have that Suzu ready just to immediately stop that. Mango does find Sojourn.
It looks like GFU is going to take this fight.
Yep. And something I've been noticing a lot of is when they get BAP or Lucio early in that fight, the fight usually always goes in WCU's favor. If either if the BAP survives or the Lucio survives, it is usually a scrappy fight for both teams.
Yeah, that was the first time this map that we've seen GFU actually hold out WCU. So,
Yep.
and they're back on cart pushing. And GFU gets an early pick on Gummy Bear.
They are still continuing to fight it, but it does look like they are trying to back out slightly.
Yep. And Gummy Bear is back in play.
We do see Majarshin having that Symmetra wall, and Sea Warrior does have the BAP window. We do see the TP come out, trying to just find those supports early. We do see the window come out for BAP, but it doesn't find anyone as Boo pops that overclock. But Green Tea does come out swinging, or I guess shooting, as he does find Mango, Majarshin, and Boo there. Gummy does have Primal here for this fight. We will also have Kitsune Rush and probably Beat very quickly after.
Yeah, just looking at ults here, I feel like as long as WCU uses them well, they should be able to get...
We do see a TP up top, just trying to get this quick Sojourn pick. They do find the Sojourn, and we see Gummy drop on point. We see Kitsune Rush come out here, and we see the wall come out as well. They do find the picks they need, as Reaper's now here. He does have that Blossom to try and survive, but it does not look like he will use it right now. And we have Primal and Beat for the side of WCU. Both very good counters for this Reaper Blossom. We're about to see Overclock on the side of GFU as well. We do see Boo getting the pick on Reaper. Reaper still has not popped ult, but Gummy does go down. And this is going to have to be a retreat again for WCU here.
Yeah, GFU's doing a good job holding this choke point, considering WCU came in with 5.5 minutes on the clock there. They're down to a minute 40 now.
But even with past experience on this map here, though, Zach, or Mountain Man, that original push from WCU will more than likely mirror itself within the defense of Hollywood. We do see Tofu hit Beat here as the Zarya pops her thing. GFU does have Overclock, but Boo also has Overclock, finding the two supports and the ammo field. Zarya is by herself. Reaper's back, just contesting cart. And this is just going to be a scrappy 1v1 to try and hopefully stall this point. But it does not look like it will be enough, as they will find the point here with 48 seconds left on the clock.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Wonder if we'll see a swap here from GFU. We have seen Snorlax and Sea Warrior not really comfortable in any other picks here. They've mainly, or they have fully stayed with that BAP and Sojourn combo. We do see the Sojourn come out, but Sea Warrior still has not picked a hero here. This might be a good change, but we do see the BAP eventually come out, and it does look like they are keeping the same comp that they were running on defense here. Same comment I made on round 2 or map 3 of Oasis. They're running the same comp into a comp that they struggled fighting for a majority of this map. So we might see a lot of swaps here again, but we'll see.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Railgun charged.
They're all pushing left high ground here, trying to force off. They do find Lucio. It does look like they are gonna find a scrappy fight here. They pop Immo, but so far BAP does go down here, and this is a winning fight here for WCU as Majarshan does find the BAP and the Sojourn. And that is a team kill, but Lucio was coming back, and he might get staggered for this, but he does get out in time.
Definitely a good hold there by WCU. Looks like Boo is going to be the first to get his ult.
Green team has swapped to Pharah actually, which into this comp is useful as WCU currently does not have a hit scan. But with past experience, Boo does know how to hit these shots even if he isn't supposed to. And he does find almost all of WC or GFU here, having a team wipe here as it is just Zarya in this fight.
And we're getting close to the 2-minute mark here. GFU is gonna have to figure something out. They're gonna have 2 ults coming online right now against WCU, who also has 2 ults.
And we got some hype in chat with our Rocket League slate captain, Jojo Mojo, coming in and giving some hype to this chat as WCU is having a first point hold here currently. We do see Kitsune come out here. Gummy does find Snorlax up there on his own. They do find the BAP here as well. And that's just going to be another team wipe, it appears here, for GFU. As Sojourn is just... Oh, they did swap to Mercy. With a... Mercy does res there, but it does lead to both DPS's, or heals dying, actually. And we have just passed the 1 minute left in the match mark here. GFU does need to take this point. They have 4 ults here to do it, but we do have Beat and Wall, 2 very protective ults here to stop this. We see Valkyrie come out for Slimy. We might see a grab barrage here. And we do see Boo come out with Overclock. This could be detrimental for that Pharah trying to hit her ult. Oh, the Pharah did die. I didn't even notice that. They split point. BAP is by himself in this chamber with Boo. Definitely not where he wants to be. He is found, and Zarya goes down, and that's going to be map 2 WCU.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Okay, and we're back here for round 3 of WCU versus GFU. WCU currently leads 2-0 in the series. This is a best of 5. We have WCU attacking first. WCU did have 2 subs coming in, Unslumped and Hydro, coming in for Tofu and Mango. GFU is definitely doing an early push, getting 2 kills on WCU. And a third.
This is my favorite part.
WCU finally gets a cart moving after getting a pick, and GFU takes another pick. This has definitely been a scrappy start, but WCU is finally on the move here with 3 people on cart. GFU is working to get back in position. And Gummy Bear gets a double kill there with Hydro getting another kill. And then Boo.
Receive my aid. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
And WCU hits the first checkpoint now with 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
You cannot escape me.
After a rocky start, WCU is pushing well. Both teams with 2 ults currently. WCU about to get their third.
For something more. None of you yet. Nodding off.
At this point, it seems like there's nothing GFU can do to slow down WCU after holding them in the beginning. WCU has been just moving the cart quickly, coming up on that second checkpoint. And the visor pops.
That's better.
You cannot escape.
GFU is going to be able to stop WCU here, at least for a little bit, at that third choke point. WCU dropping back and regrouping, getting everyone together. GFU does have 4 ults, but WCU just about to get a team kill as Junkrat runs away. WCU is going to be trying to do a final push here. Let's see if GFU can get out there in time to stop it. And GFU pops almost all of their, they do pop every ult. Essentially getting a team wipe, not quite, but just enough to push WCU back. Looks like GFU is going to hold out WCU again, but going into this next fight, WCU will have 3 ults on hand. And GFU will have none, so we will see how this goes. If WCU can get an early pick and then pop a couple of those ults, I think that could be the round here. And a triple kill there from me. I'm slumped. And we just went under the 60-second mark. WCU starting to push that card again, but GFU is going to be able to get back in time to at least contest final point.
Much better. This ends now.
30 seconds.
Look like WCU will be able to get back on card. A great holdout there from GFU.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
And here we go into the second round with WCU defending. WCU made it through the second checkpoint as far as 83.72 meters, so they're going to have to hold out GFU to close out this game. GFU is doing a great job moving this cart early. Looks like they're gonna get to that first checkpoint relatively easily, somewhat uncontested. WCU tries to hold them out just at the last minute. WCU gets the team kill with 3.51 meters to that first checkpoint. That was a good hold there by WCU.
Initiating defense matrix.
WCU keeps getting picks here. 4 picks. Looks like they're gonna win that second fight. GFU is coming down to 1 minute and 10 seconds. They're gonna have to reach that next checkpoint. Both teams with 1 ult going into this next fight.
60 seconds remaining.
GFU is back on target. WCU trying to hold them out. 20 seconds left in here. And WCU gets a team kill, and that should close it out here, giving WCU Black the victory over GFU Academy.